green itong telepono. Okay.
Okay. Hi, Father. Morning.
Hi, Jason.
First question, Father. What do you think is volunteerism for you, or what do you think is a volunteer?
Oh, well, volunteer is someone who discovers that he or she has been given much, and realizing the gifts that he or she has received wants to return somehow that goodness or that kindness. It's really out of the bigness of the largeness of one's heart. It's a gift also, this generosity. You don't, it's not forced on you. And so the freedom makes it all the more meaningful. No one is really forced to do these things. It just wells up. It wells up from your own heart to try to return the kindness done to you or given to you. So, and you see that in many instances in your life, one's life.
Okay, Father. How do you see yourself, Father, as a volunteer? Or in what avenues do you usually volunteer?
Well, in my own talks on discernment, in a sense, we are all volunteers. When we get into our commitments, we're not forced. I hope you're not forced to marry your wife, or I'm not forced to become a Jesuit. So you see this spirit permeating every aspect of your life, and I hope that it's something that we open ourselves to, because it's also possible that we can close ourselves to that possibility of giving. Not maybe there is selfishness, of course. There's also fear, and that's okay. That's understandable. Anxiety, and therefore it's important for us to also infect one another, to affect each other, to help each other summon the courage in each one of us to try it out, to take the risk of going out of our shells. I know that sounds a little abstract, but what I'm really trying to say is that volunteering yourself takes a lot of courage, and of course also adventurism, openness basically to the goodness of life and others. And I would encourage our Ateneans to actually take that adventure track, to not be afraid, even to make mistakes along the way, and to try it, because I think you will not be able to discover that happiness that you would always be seeking forever, whatever vocation you choose. There will always be something there that is missing. And so I hope that people will discover that when you give yourself, when you offer yourself, that's a key, that's a portal to some of the deepest meanings you'll ever have in your life.
Father, in the course of you volunteering throughout your life, was there a memorable time or instances when you were volunteering that you were very struck, you were hit in the core?
Well, for me, one foundational year was the Jesuit volunteer program I was a Jesuit volunteer when there were no Jesuit volunteers at that time. It was the first year. And I don't know what came over me, but I got an invite from my old